Szevasztok! Ez itt a GameDay Iroda, és megyek a lobbyba, mert mindjárt megyünk az első nap meccsére. Nem mondom, hogy nem vagyok ideges, sőt, eléggé izgulok, de ez szerintem egy jó jel. Akkor izgul az ember, hogyha nem teljesen van elszállva magától. Összegyűltünk itt a lobbyban a srácokkal. Hey, my name's Zimi.
Hi, I'm Dan.
És ott vannak a srácok. Duncan.
Yeah, Austin.
Austin, sorry. Beszállunk az autóba és visznek minket a helyszínre. Az a vicces, hogy elég fogunk játszani. Egyikük lesz Morales, a másikuk Hammer, és azt mondták, hogy ők ilyen nagyon casual MOBA playerek, de ezt azért nem hiszem el. Idehozott minket a taxi a Gamescom helyszínére, és az volt a vicces, hogy semmivel se értünk ide gyorsabban, mint hogyha a helyi tömegközlekedéssel jöttem volna, akkora a forgalom nyilván. Most bemegyünk a pressbejáraton keresztül, mert talán az gyorsabb lesz, és elvileg rögtön kell mennünk oda a nagy színpadhoz. Ugye előző nap beállítottuk már a hotkeyjeinket, kipróbáltuk az accountunkat, úgyis remélem, hogy ott lesz papíron a felhasználó jelszó, mert egy olyan accounttal kell játszanom, amit a Blizzard ad. És akkor ott várunk, és majd én dörzsölöm a tenyeremet, és ideges leszek. Minél jobban közelítjük a Blizzard színpadot, annál jobban kezdek izgulni. Már szomjas vagyok. Már kezdek egy kicsit izzadni, pedig nagyon jó idő van, rövid nadrágban jöttem. Nincs meleg egyáltalán, bent megy a légkondi, de hogy így kicsit kezd pumpálni a szívem. Ez egyébként mindig így volt velem, akár kézimesre mentem, akár citera fellépésem volt, akár a színházban előadás. Mindegy, hogy már mondjuk 10-szer játszottuk a darabot, én ugyanúgy izgultam, mint leges-legelső alkalommal, és szerintem ez egy tök jó dolog, mert ez jelenti, ez mutatja azt, hogy nem bízod el magad, hanem hogy tényleg úgy mész neki, mintha ez az első megpróbáltatásod lenne. Stílszerűen csak zergrásnak nevezném azt, ami tegnap még nem volt. Hát elindult a Gamescom, kedves kollégák, és ez van mindenhol. Tessék megszámolni, nem tudom hány ember van így a folyosón, balról jobbra. Ebből szerintem ki lehet következtetni, hogy milyen széles ez az egész. Éhesek az emberek, dél van egyébként, na jó, nem dél van, lassan már 12:30. És azon vicceskedtek itt a jogszkasztos srácok, és tök igazuk van, hogy amikor azt mondták, hogy figyeljünk majd a forgalomra, akkor nem arra gondoltak a szervezők, hogy az autós forgalomra figyeljünk, hanem a Gamescom-os forgalomra, hogy be tudjuk magunkat verekedni időben a színpadig. Tehát ahogy mutattam az infós videóban, itt van a nagy színpad, már megy a műsor, itt van egy ilyen kis lounge, itt tudunk pihenni, kapunk enni, inni, itt fölöttem meg megy a livestream, tegnap Tice-t láttam streamelni, meg Hafut, úgyhogy itt 1000-rel pörög a Hearthstone. Itt a csapatom, és akkor most mindenki köszön! Hi! Team Aliens, where are you at? Team Aliens! We are here at Team Aliens! Team Marines, where you at? You guys will be the first game, okay? Okay. You will enter the stage, Aliens on that side, okay? Marines on that side. That means that you will be like the first to come up on stage. Megbeszéltünk már valami stratégiaféleséget, de fogalmam is, hogy mi fog kisülni ebből. Az a jó, hogy egyébként a mi csapatunk azért ilyen magabiztosnak tűnik, és én addig vagyok boldog, amíg ez az érzés meg is van. A srácok játszottak már, többen játszottak a Heroes-zal, mint én. Remélem, hogy ez vissza fog köszönni a játékokban is. Megbeszéltük a stratégiát, hogy elvileg mit kéne követnünk, akár a nyújt mapet kapjuk, akár a zergrást, meglátjuk. Jaj!
Okay. Once we go on stage, we have to do something like no. Yeah, just say hello. I already put you in the order that you're sitting. That would be great. It's gonna make it look a bit smoother. So the team lead goes first. Yes.
This is not stop.
A díj, gyerekek, a díj. Nem hiszitek el, ezt haza kéne vinni, nem? De ez a bemenetel előtti pillanat, srácok.
németül nem tudom, mi történik. Most megy fel az ellenfél csapat. Még mielőtt fölmész a színpadra, meg kell nézni, hogy rendben van az outfit. 20 másodperc és megyünk be.
It's the moment, man. It's the moment.
Marlo, say something to the Hungarians.
Guys, I love you so much. I love your food. I love your country, and I hope this hunk of man, your favorite guy, goes for the win, goes for the kill. Let's do it.
All of us actually played a whole lot of practice matches, so we all made sure that we at the very least, knew the matchup, and we all practiced our heroes for at least, a whole lot of hours, and many of us, have played thousands of matches in total, so we should be good.
And that should be a good base, right? That should be a good base for heading up against the Marines and properly stomp them.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be the goal. We have to try our very best, but I'm confident.
All right, thank you very much. A big round of applause for the aliens. Go to your team, prepare. Ja, Sven, wie gesagt, der englische Cast wird jetzt gleich das Spiel übernehmen. Wir für uns haben natürlich unsere großartigen deutschen Caster, die euch nicht alleine lassen werden und durch diese wahnsinnige Partie Brawlmania führen werden. Wir werden hier Spaß haben, Leute.
Beállítottunk mindent, most a többiek biztos nagyon csúnyán néznek rám, hogy magyarul beszélek. Itt ülnek a srácok, és itt ülnek a srácok, és you don't understand anything, but we will start soon.
Natürlich. Und wie gesagt, im Anschluss gibt es auch eine Signing-Session mit unseren ganzen YouTubern, Influencern, wie ihr sie hinter uns seht. Kennt ihr den einen oder anderen davon?
And now it is time for me, the host, preparing everyone on stage for the matches, but it is time for Brawlmania, everyone. And we have some spectacular matches. You saw the introduction there, but we have Aliens versus Marines, a super cool matchup, which is going to be very interesting due to the fact that anyone who knows a little thing about professional heroes is seeing that the Aliens have a tank but no support, whereas the Marines have a support but no tank, and no, Abatha does not count as a support. I am incredibly excited. I don't know what the map is. We have not been told. They're being picked at random, basically, so no one's really had a huge amount of chance to prepare, but I've been playing a whole lot of both of them, and they're super fun, as well as the new hero. But it looks like we are getting prepared for the Brawlmania as part of the Machines of War. We're going to be seeing those StarCraft maps. That is Loco getting prepared to play Nasera, also on the Aliens team. Everyone getting prepared for that. That is GameDay Iroda, I can't pronounce that name very well, and Minerve and Merlo as the final player. Merlo playing the Abtha, like I said, and our lovely, lovely German casters. Super cool guys. Going to be having a great time with them and chatting up later. And on the side of the Marines team, it is Wartek, Zydar, Necro, Duncan, and Shin. Duncan looking very excited. The lineups, if you guys are interested, for the Aliens team is going to be Dahaka, being played by Loco, Kerrigan by Nasera, Zagara by GameDay, Tychus by Minerve, and Abatha by Merlo. Whereas on the Marines team, it is Tychus, the real one, not the infested one this time, being played by Wartek, Reyna being played by Zydar, Nova by Necro, and Morales by Duncan, and Sergeant Hammer by Shin. And we're loading in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Warhead Junction. This is a 3-lane map, and spawning on the left-hand side is the Marines. Duncan playing that Morales, Zydar on the Reyna, Shin on the Hammer, Wartek on the Tychus, and hiding somewhere in the base is Nova, being played by Necro there. And on the right-hand side, it is the Aliens. It is the Sarah on that Kerrigan, Loco on the Dahaka. Looks like they're going to be laning together for gank potential. Minerve on the Tychus, GameDay on the Zagara, and in the bot lane, Merlo has actually been left alone on the Abatha in the bot lane. Looks like we have a lot of master skins, but Tychus, the betrayer for his team here, actually playing for both. And my game sound has become super loud and super deafening in my ear. I'm going to attempt to turn that down. But here we go. We see both teams dancing around the inside here, looking for an opportunity. Tychus going for a bit of poke. Shin sieging up to try and get some quick damage on. Minerve dropping the grenade to try and get some counter damage as well. We're seeing Reyna starting off with the seasoned marksman. Up at the top here, Hammer with the extra damage on the longer range. So that's going to be quite interesting, seeing what kind of use they can make for that. And Tychus with that extra dash. Abatha starting off with Mind Star for now, not going for that extra locus duration or that extra radius on his W on that on those spines. So not going to be able to get anything. And here we have Nova left to solo a lane. This is never a good idea. So we're seeing Nova come in behind GameDay here. Revenant trying to drop the damage. Here comes Zyda as well. They get the kill. That is first blood. Going over to the Marines. Zagara, the Broodmother, being taken out here. And that is a good head start. Shin coming in, looking for some poke. But right now, bit outnumbered in the lane, but TAKTIKA has left. Moving to the mid lane. Top lane has been completely abandoned so far. Loco regressing. Coming into this lane with Tigers here as well. That midi-go could do damage. They're starting off instead with a spray and pray though. And the nuclear items are spawning. One in the mid lane, which the Marines have control of. One in the bot lane, which is very much Zerg focused. Tigers in a super weird siege up position, but he's trying to protect Duncan here. Here comes Minerva, but Hammer gets the kill there onto the Tigers at least. And is now trying to drop some damage onto Nasera as well. Re-sieging up, but he's lost vision. Abatha's trying to put mines under him. Abatha actually playing super far forward, super aggressive. The pull does not land from Nasera, but the mine does. Can Shin continue to delay this? Siege is up. He has the vision. He's able to do the damage. Those objectives are vision for everyone. But TAKTIKA coming in, get out of there, Shin. You can't afford to be caught by Kerrigan and the TAKTIKA here. You will be in trouble. Sieging up, bad plan. Boosts out, but gets pulled back in by Kerrigan. And that is going to be the nuclear item going over to the Marines here. Looks like, where happened to, to the Zerg here, the aliens. None of these people have played these maps before. This is all very new to them. I think we have like 2 people playing total. So that's going to be quite interesting. In level 4 talents, we are going to be seeing the Morales taking the advanced block against Kerrigan. Very good idea. Need to get that protection in. Not so much against Tychus. Tychus sort of shreds through that due to his attack speed. Shin coming in, surprise. They're trying to chase down Nasera. Super aggressively sieges up and gets dragged by Loco. Assisting with the chase, actually. Loco taking a huge amount of damage. He will escape here, but loses half his health here. You will have to check his adaptation a bit later on. Need Abatha's help, who has once again gone for another mine build. Very mine-focused, which is cool. You can pick up a nuke on Abatha. You can really get some good worth out of it and get some serious damage. So right now, it is, once again, the Hammer Morales lane, which is doing really well at the bot lane, doing huge damage to Minerva there. Just really pushing her back, and Hammer just wrecking everything. Because right now, the gang potential isn't really working. Even Abatha has actually decided to walk up to a different lane. Revenant just continuing to not focus minions. It is just focusing down GameDay. And may actually get the kill here. Going to be close. Not going to be enough. Hologram tanks the towers. Very nice play by Revenant here. Slight gank attempt by Wartech and Zydar trying to push out Loco here, but Nasera roaming up as well. They're going to use the time to clear this one out. Revenant deciding to roam around the map, abandoning mid lane for a bit. Zagara playing very far back because of how much fear Nova has instilled in her because of the amount of damage she does. And here we go. Revenant coming in from behind, finds the Kerrigan, bursts her down super quick and is now chasing Loco. But if she chases too far, she's going to be in trouble. Abatha on the head of Loco as well. If Loco could turn around and get the drag here, he might be able to pull Revenant under the tower. Not able to do it though, but here we go. Nuclear items once again available. And we're seeing them everywhere. 1 in the top lane, 2 in the middle jungle area, and 1 in the bottom area. Merlo, once again, super far forward. Looks like he wants a nuclear item for himself. That's going to be really interesting. See how well Abatha can put that down. They do have a rage. They are not global. So he does have to be near. Wow, the gank from Wartech there, and Revenant able to take down Zagara easily. And now going on to Loco, but Loco, he has the Abathor on his head. He's pushing down. He's already taken out Nova. Wanted to try and get Tychus as well, but Tychus was just able to retreat there. Very nice play by Wartech, but the good turnaround by Loco and Merlo able to get the damage off, and Shin starting on that 4. They're about to push in. Here comes Merlo, dropping the nuke. The center does a bit more damage, but the area does huge damage, taking down the fountain, most of the tower. And you can see that big chunk of damage. Here comes the Sarah, this time directly onto the fort. Like I said, the center does more damage, so that will chunk it. Look at that damage. Nuclear launch onto the fort there. And that fort is in serious trouble. No mules have been taken by either team. Red team hero slain. In comes the precision strike there by Nova, and the stim drone on the Hammer. There's the siege mode trying to do some damage, but Nova in the background. Last shot doesn't hit, and the kill doesn't hit. No, here comes the missile, and he gets the kill, grabbing Tychus with the BFG there. What a great shot by Shin, and that brings the kill count up from for 5 to 3 here in favor of the Marines. And I believe there is. Did they actually pick up any of the nuclear items? I expect they got the bot lane one. I have no idea. There, the counter at the bottom of the lane, as the bottom of the map, like we said, does not appear to work. Here comes the laser by Tychus, trying to get to Sarah, but it is not enough, so instead in comes Hyperion, but Loco with the good move there, but it wasn't enough, takes too much damage. Even his adaptation isn't enough. Wartek very nearly dying to a mine. Merlo beginning to chase. He wants Wartek, but in comes Wartek with the push there, with that overkill there, and he is able to retreat. Whereas on the alien team, actually, we do have Nidusworm coming in for Zagara. We'll keep an eye on that, see what she can do. Isolation for Dahaka, the Maelstrom coming in for the Kerrigan. And we've seen the Firebats getting started there. Good interruption of that overkill by Loco using the drag. Now he's chasing forwards, trying to get the kill. Precision Strike only hits the Dragon Laser, which is now focusing onto Nova. But they weren't able to grab Wartek in time, weren't able to finish him off. But Kerrigan comes in for Zidon. Stun lands, and that's enough for the kill. But Shin, Revenant, and Duncan have come from behind. There's the stim drone onto Hammer. She's silenced, but it doesn't matter. Hammer does huge damage, but we've already seen Morales get taken down. There's the drag to stop Hammer from attacking, and she gets taken out. Great rotations by the alien team there. They will take down this fort as well. And that is the aliens beginning to take a bit of a lead here. They hit level 13 first, and as such will get their talents. And more nuclear warheads are spawning on the map right now. And we're seeing the aliens beginning to take a bit of domination. Abathur continuing to soak the lane for his team. Dahaka also coming up here as well. But it looks like Abathur wants that nuke. He wants to be able to pick that up. And Zagara looking for the second one. The two heroes with global presence, being able to grab those nukes and rotate to where they're needed. You can drop them on heroes. They do a very large amount of damage if you do. But it's a big area. You need to hold them still in time. So Zagara gets that one. It was Loco who got the one in the top lane. Also with the global potential. So not needing to put it on Abathur, which is a bit risky. Dropping it straight away. Finds Zidar for his trouble, who is going to try and chase him down. But that nuke will take down the tower there and do a big chunk of damage to that fort. Once again, if you can get the single target damage, the center of that nuke onto something, it will do way more damage. So we're seeing GameDay beginning to push forward a bit. Once again, just spreading creep with the guy. He's got those nice ones around the map. Loco, in a very unfortunate situation, insanely outnumbered, is picked off by the entirety of the Marine team, who are continuing to roam around as well. The Marines are on the way, though. They have a mercenary camp up in the top lane with that lovely Raven and the Goliaths here, so that's going to be in the protection. But here comes the Marines. The fort's already dead, but they still want it. Duncan leading the charge. Maybe not so wise. Almost runs into Loco. That would have been disastrous. Now runs into everyone. Demounts the Sarah, but takes a huge amount of damage. Kerrigan jumps in super deep, gets a huge stun on everyone. Precision Strike. The boss has been aggroed, but the Marines are being decimated here. Their stim drone wipes out Tigers, though, turns it around onto Loco. The damage is insane here. This boosted as well to make sure there is no escape. Loco goes down, even with the stealth. Now it's just GameDay. The boss is aggro, and in come the Banelings to get the kill. Nova gets in with the Banelings from the boss. Nearly kill Revenant. He needs to get out of their Shin. Also, trying to micro away. That boss is not going to be captured. That is so much damage. Fighting in that area is very risky, almost suicidal here. Oh no, Merlo! Hunter Seeker missile from the Raven, trying to run away. It's not enough for a kill, but it's damn close. It does a lot of damage. You need to be careful of that. Nukes spawning all around the map. 2 in the top lane this time, which is where the aliens are, so they have a bit of a positional advantage here. But their top lane is pushed up too, so they can actually de-push and grab these mercenaries as well. The Marines not having it. They decided instead of going for the mercenary caps in the bottom lane, in the mid lane, they're instead going to rotate up to the top lane and maybe look for a fight to try and take an advantage, but they are a talent down. Maybe not the wisest choice here. They need to get 16 first. Instead, Tigers gets dragged, gets Kerrigan, Precision Strike hits everyone. So does the BFG though, but Morales is already dead before she can even stim drone. It only just came off cooldown as well. Shin takes down Kerrigan though, and they're not going to get much more. Merlo's here for some reason. Get out of there, dude. He is gone. But Zidar now pushing in, trying to get control of the objective. Dragon Laser Drone does not have vision. Nice interrupt. No, not interrupted by Tychus. And however, Abathur was able to tunnel down to the bot lane and pick up that nuke. Revenant coming in from the side, trying to take down GameDay. It's not enough for the actual kill. He has the vulnerable talent on his level 16, so they were able to get 16 during that fight. And it was only a 2-for-1 trade. That could have gone much worse, since they were fighting at pre-level 16. Zagara hovering in the backline. She has that Mutalisk now and Spell Shield, a very wise choice against that Nova. Nova's been hunting her down and ruining her basically all day today. And Shin has taken an upgrade to his siege mode here. I'm not sure if that is the extra range or the hover siege. He's moving completely away from his team though. Duncan gets dragged. Great play by Loco. In comes the the BFG there. Lasers down 2, doing huge damage to Mellow. The nuke is being dropped. Shin's in siege mode. That's not going to be enough. Water gets nuked. He is taken down. Revenant in the background, though, trying to get any kind of counter kill, but he's in full retreat. Turns it on to Minerva as he realizes he can't get out. And that is a huge win for the aliens here. Easily able to take that, and they're able to pick up the nuke that was dropped there. But that nuke onto Tychus, it didn't get the single target damage, but just the AoE damage is enough to do huge damage there. It's very useful in team fights. Works a little bit better on sieging, but it definitely gets the job done. Well, the aliens begin to race towards their level 20, which will put them in a fairly significant lead here, because they'll be able to engage basically anywhere they want. If they get 20 and then guarantee that boss, or push early with it, they're going to get a lot of work done. Abathur repositioning himself up to the top lane, and nuclear items spawning. There's already a Nidus Worm right next to both of them. So if they choose to fight at one, they can then send Zagara down to the other if the enemy team decides to fight them. So they will at least guarantee one capture. Instead, they're hiding around the center of the map, slowly moving forward, looking to try and catch someone. Revenant spots Nacera going into the bush. Zydar staying out of sight. Don't run into the mines. Wartek is revealed, so they know where at least one person is. Question is, can they get it? Duncan dropping the heals for Wartek here. Are they going to scour? Are they going to face check? It's the face check. In comes Tychus, pulled in. He dashes out, trying to escape, but he is gone. Precision Strike of BFG again does huge damage, but it's not enough. Although Tahaka, good burrow there to keep himself alive. He has no help. Kerrigan down as well. Loco in full retreat. He will be able to escape, but we saw Zagara rotating around from the back there. Not able to get it. She needs to get to a Nidus Worm. She can get out to bot lane, at least guarantee that nuclear item, because the Marines have taken full control of this center area. They have control of that. Zagara needs to try and get bot before the Marines get down there, but she's taken too long. The Marines are now on the way. No, they're not actually. Oh, she already got it. My mistake. It was Tychus who already went down there and got it. Here comes the nuke. That is significantly on the fort to get that bonus damage. Chunks it down from full health to a quarter. If you get that center circle on, it does huge damage. And with level 20 on the aliens now, they might be able to continue keep pushing there. Both teams rotating down to the bot lane. Not sure why. Looks like the the aliens just want to push with their mercenary camp, and so do the Marines. The Marines, though, a little bit more aggressive. They're further forward, while the aliens begin to wade forward. Loco was looking for a drag, does not find it. Not able to grab that kill, whereas Merlot on that Kerrigan copy, sneaking from behind. He finds Hammer, drops the stun, grabs Tychus with it. They're trying to grab Hammer, but Hammer doing huge damage with the stim drone. Doesn't matter if you're silence, your Hammer do all the damage, stunned by the real Kerrigan, who's able to jump out again. BFG comes out for extra damage, but it's not enough to kill anything. And that is so far a 0 for 0 with the Zerg in full retreat. But Shin boosts forward super aggressively. He wants that kill, trying to get forward. The stun hits nothing, but they were at least able to get to Haka with that final shot there. And Revenant wants one more, getting his shots off onto GameDay, but it's not enough for the kill unless they have another global, which they do not. Everything is on cooldown, and they do not have a nuke to try and use that for the snipe maybe. Now Minerva, now he's under his own base, getting some protection, but Abathur has been a cheeky sword. He's got to the top lane and has just dropped his Locust and was able to grab that top keep, so there will now be catapults spawning in that top lane. Abathur now helping defend that bottom keep for the aliens here, and Zagara really needs to go get some help. That can either be via the core or via the Nidus Worm, which he can just jump into and get a health back that way, as it does heal. But the mercenary camp in the top lane still pushing. That's going to push all the way onto core, and we are seeing Dahaka will be back soon. Zydar coming out here, and we're seeing the nuclear item spawning in a pretty good position. Merlot, once again, playing very aggressively. He will grab this, and he can probably get out before Tigers gets there too. GameDay tried to grab bottom one, but Shin and Duncan in position. They are the menace of this team right now, putting on so much pressure. They were able to interrupt GameDay for a little bit. Shin getting pulled in. The stun does not land. The healing from Duncan is good, and Shin stays alive. First aids himself as well. He will keep alive in this, and now we will finally see the Zerg, the aliens, pick up that bottom nuclear item. But, like we said, Abathur already got the mid one, the top one. Duncan got one on the left-hand side in the lower lane. So there are a couple nukes around for both teams. Either one can now try and get some good siege damage onto the others, or once again, remember, save it for a team fight. Abathur, though, he has no such quandaries. He's going to drop his nuke onto bot lane. He's trying to be back, though. He's been found by Wartek. He tunnels out, though, with the ultimate evolution. Now coming in to help his team. They get the stun onto the Morales. She is gone, and she was the one carrying the nuclear item, but the Hyperion will zone out Loco here. Merlot on that copy goes down. The nuke's being dropped onto Shin. He boosts away. He won't be hit by Zydar and Wartek. Only Zydar is hit. Shin coming back in round from the other side, and that was a lot. That was only one kill for each team there. But that nuclear item of Morales is still left on the ground. Someone needs to go over and pick that up. Loco not getting the drag there. So not able to pick up the kill, but they need to remember that nuclear item. It's been pinged by someone. Zyda going to be going back to pick that up. And wow, the core is currently under attack. Here comes the nuke, trying to cut off the retreat, but Zerg did not intend to retreat. We saw GameDay taking a bit of damage. Revenant on the run here. Good knockback from Zydar. That might just save Revenant here, who is continuing to flee. Shin coming in for a distraction as well. Revenant still in retreat. Merlo on that copy. Grenade misses. He will have another, I think, before he comes out of it. No, he walks into a mine and Revenant gets taken down. Merlo with the Abatha chase. Very nice. They're forcing the Revenant there to take a bit of an alternate route and get taken down. That mine perfectly placed. Merlo on point with these. And now we're seeing, once again, the aliens taking control of those mercenary camps, taking those lovely Hellions, those Hell Bats. Dahaka starting the boss and then realizing that he has no health, and that might be a really bad idea. But level 20s are available. Rewind for Nova, the extra Hyperion, the extra AoE damage for Rainer, the extra damage on auto attacks for Tychus, extra range and attack speed for Sergeant Hammer, and the Caduceus Reactor, extra shield for Morales. They're going in. Stun lands on Hammer. If they can take her out to start a fight, that'd be beautiful. And they do. With Hammer and Rainer already gone, this is a disaster. Now they've just stim droned Tychus, who's trying to get the damage off the Sarah. Getting deleted by Tychus now, but he is outnumbered. Revenant can't afford any kind of assistance here. So Wartek in full retreat here. Nova drops the slow, so Revenant helping Wartek escape here, which looks like they might do. Abatha grab the nuclear item in the bot lane. He's just going to go up and split push again. Wartek still getting chased. GameDay coming in from behind, looking for the kill. He gets it, but Revenant is already out. But that is still 4 kills to 1 in favor of the aliens here. And that core has taken some damage from catapults there. And that tower being taken down by Ravens. It does outrange the core hit, the tower here. And that goes down. Nuclear launch being used on that mid lane. Everything is deleted. So now those minions are going to be putting pressure onto that keep. And Abatha continuing to keep the pressure on that bot lane with Locust keeping everything going. And now we're seeing an attempt on that boss. It does a lot of damage. Let's see if they can do it here. Tychus appears to have died here. That seems like it. Oh no, he was just the last one to die last time. Look at how low they're getting those banelings, and they don't dodge them well enough. They do get taken down. Loco having to pull back. He doesn't have any adaptation. He's going to use the nuke on it to attempt to help take it down. Now it's just GameDay poking from the side, using the roaches to tank. Can they finish it off? Here comes the boss, and they do finish it, but they drop so low. You can see how much damage that does without insane micro to try and dodge out those banelings. So now that's going to be a boss pushing the top lane of the Marines, which has no keep in it. In fact, none of the lanes have keeps in them. Those Locusts super hard push that bottom lane. They were able to take down the keep, and this is what the boss looks like. It is evil. It's going to be pushing in here with a catapult as well. And here come the aliens as well, finishing the Merc camp just below. So they're going to have the Goliaths and the Raven too. This is going to be a death push. They want to try and end. They have everyone alive, but the Marines do as well. They're just going to put a huge amount of focus onto that boss to try and stop it from ending the game here. In comes Kerrigan, finishing off that Draken Laser Drill, which was preventing the minions from pushing up because they have a huge lane push. Precision Strike used, hits the clone. DFG also used, not enough here. In comes the missile from the Raven here, but it's not enough. That is going to be GG. The Sarah falls down, but we're going to see the aliens taking the game. They will move on to play the winner of the Wizards versus the Knights here.
Gyertünk! Micsoda taktika! Micsoda taktika! Úristen! Yay!
That was exciting. Oh my god.
Azt rohadt, nagyon tudták a stratégiát a srácok. Jézusom! És akkor most el is hagyjuk a színpadot. Hát looking now, guys. I don't know. We go. Wow! Why? Holy shit, miért beszélek angolul? Azért, hogy a többiek is megértsék. Atya ég.
So we actually just played
one of the most epic games that I've ever played of Heroes of the Storm, and we ended up picking about a 30-minute victory, I think it was. Absolutely crazy games. We got a little bit of Lockception going on right now. But man, we ended up winning there. We played on one of the new Heroes of the Storm maps, and all things considered.
Úristen, srácok, nagyon kellett, hogy mondják végig a stratégiát, eléggé vakon voltam néhányszor, de megnéztem a score-stream, most nem emlékszem hirtelen, de azért 6 killem volt, vagy meg elég sok asszisztom, tehát hogy pozícionálásban annyira nem voltam most rossz, mint szoktam lenni, és Novát kaptam magam mellé. Aki megnézte, nem magam ellen, aki megnézte a tréning hetemet, az tudja, hogy a Nova ellen mindig szívás játszom, nem látom, és ki is szeret, azt hiszem legalább 2-szer, de úristen, lehozták, a stratégia lehozta, ez eszméletlen volt. Aztán megnyugodtam. Most a következő dolog, amit teszek, az, hogy eszem valamit. Annyira feszült volt a meccs, ez nem tudom, hogy kintről hogy nézett ki, de én irgalmatlanul izgultam, és nem is tudom elmondani, nem tudom szavakba önteni azt, hogy milyen nyomás van ilyenkor az embere, hogy nézik sokan, meg kell mutatni, hogy mit tudsz, nem szabad bénázni, együtt kell mozogni, jó legyen a stratégia, nem lehet miszklikkelni, szóval fú, nagyon nagy volt a nyomás, de meglett. És akkor ugye fogunk játszani majd még egy meccset, amire ma már nem volt idő. Eredetileg úgy volt, hogy azután, hogy játszottunk, rögtön jön a következő, ez már nem lesz, holnap lesz a döntő, és megmutatták, hogy gyönyörű, ilyen nem tudom mit. Kupát? Az nem kupa, az egy ilyen gravírozott valami szépség, azt lehet hazavinni, nagyon kéne. Mindenki nagyon fel van spanolva a csapatunkból, tök lelkesek a srácok, Lovko meg Naishira nagyon jól nyomták a stratégiát végig, a Merló az valami elképesztő, hogy mit nyomott Abatúrral. Azt hiszem, hogy ővé lett a legtöbb damage. Mindenhol ott volt, ahol kellett. Én ugye a Nidus buildet vittem, amiről amúgy megmondtam, hogy én azt nem tudom játszani, és néhányszor tényleg vakon is voltam vele, de lehoztuk, és egyébként volt, hogy jól jött. Volt, hogy hasznos volt, hogy meg tudtam állítani, vagy egy kicsit hátráltatni tudtam egy mid-pusht vele, rögtön lent tudtam lenni a nyúknál, meg tudtam akadályozni, hogy elvegyenek egyszer 2-t, szóval ez volt a jobbik map egyébként, amin én jobban szeretek játszani, és jobban is érzem magam. Hát holnap valószínűleg lehet a másik map jön, még nem tudjuk, az is lehet, hogy random, bármi is legyen, oda tesszük magunkat, és haza akarom vinni a kupát, és most már tényleg végre elmegyek enni. Mire visszaértem a business lunchba, minden rendes kaja elfogyott, úgyhogy amit adtak, az süti, meg kávé. Nem, mintha nem lehetne eléldegélni ezeken is, de egy ilyen meccs után húst kell ennem, úgyhogy hát ezután elindulok vadászni. Csak hogy tudjátok, hogy kivel eszem egy asztalnál, a Destiny Live Team Directorével. Hey! Fú, kész, feladom, elfáradtam. Az a baj, hogyha itt van a laptopom, az azt jelenti, hogy majdnem minden munkám is itt van magammal. Szóval kaptam az alkalmon, és dolgoztam az Activision Blizzard Business Booth-ban, mert amúgy ott mindenki dolgozik, és így, hát nem tudom, nem azt mondom, hogy megjön az ember kedve, hanem hogy egyfajta motiváció, hogy igen, nekem is írjunk e-mailt, vágjunk, intézkedjünk, szervezkedjünk, rendezkedjünk, úgyhogy ezzel telt most ez az elmúlt nem is tudom, hogy mennyi idő, én már időzavarban vagyok, és most nem maradt más hátra, eldöntöttem, hogy mit fogok csinálni, nem vágóképezni, hanem a legjobb helyről megnézem az Overwatch Bastion karakter bemutató videót, szóval visszamegyek oda a Blizzard Stage-hez, és hát pajtizom a többiekkel. Itt van velem Thijs, I'm here with Thijs, the European Champion, és üdvözöl benneteket innen. Imi fáradt, Imi bezárja a mai napot, utána nézek, hogy mi lesz a holnapi meccsen, mert hogy Hát olyan tanky csapat ellen fogunk játszani, hogy nem hiszem, hogy van elég burst a csapatunkban ahhoz, hogy legyőzzük őket, de én bízom, a stratégiánk nagyon jó volt ma is. Meg kéne nyerni azt a gyönyörű kristálykupát, vagy mit? Ja, szevasztok! Ja, és anyukám nézte a meccset. Yeah! Legjobb anya!